Heyo, this is mention video 3. Welcome to the solution video. And also here I just want to put out that this video contains spoilers about the mention and things you can find there, so if you don't want this, check out the map for yourselves first. And with this, enjoy the last part of this solution video. After you've finished all of this, you are kind of left with just secrets. So we are going to go over all secret or all, yeah, if I can remember them. We are going to go over hopefully all of the secrets, shortcuts, or just tasks that you can do to get better loot or just cool stuff in general. So yeah, let's get going. Another secret that was actually implemented was by my developer, whatever, and it's about those water dispensers, whatever. Um, if you go in, there's nothing wrong about them, but if you flick the lever, you will die. Because there actually is a second dispenser behind it with a splash potion. Also pretty handy, bells. If you have some kind of illager nearby and you hit it, they will receive a glowing effect. Another shortcut, of course, the gates. Yeah. Okay, another secret actually is if you go in here and call the elevator, and some people have actually pretty bad internet connection and sometimes bug through them. If that's somehow the case and people just get stuck and fall through it, they A get out and B get a little reward because you get in here and there you will find a chest with 2 more totems and 4 gapples. Okay, so we just arrived in the third floor. And this is actually a very special room because it's a trap room, and I've always included some kind of troll to the player. Because in the side entrance there's, for example, the button alert guards, and usually it's not gonna end well if you press it. This is the trap room, so if you go in here, you will A be hit by, because there's a Skog Center, you will A be hit by splash potions and lingering potions of instant damage. If you walk on here, you will either get slow falling or a slowness potion. There you go. Then underneath this floor there are also magma blocks. There are pressure plates that do literally nothing. But then there are also some... You got it? There are also some pressure plates or other stuff. For example, this that do things. For example, if you step on here, there are dispensers underneath here that will spit out random potions, either slowness, poison, or instant damage. It's okay. And yeah, there's also this pressure plate that gives an output to over here and into the wall. And this actually is for fireworks, because if you step on it, and it does a little bit of damage too, so that's fine. And then you have those 2 chests. This is where you get the power shot from. If you enter, or if you open this chest and you're standing close to it, um, this will activate and you will be burned in lava. And usually there's a piston behind here that extends as well, and that's just if you standing on top of this chest to push you into the lava. If you think like you're smart or something. Yeah, I will fix that for the main download too, and then we are good to go. The last thing that is actually special and that people tried is just pressing buttons, and if you press this one, those guys will come out here and beat the hell out of you. Right over here, next thing is the beacon igniter, and if you find this item that is actually in the hallway too, right down here, if you go over and you make your way into the corner, it should be in here. There we go. Activate the beacon and that grants you increased speed when nearby. And also there's a mechanical junction, so you can find it all over the place, those parts. Once you insert the beacon igniter and hit the button, you will receive... Okay, you will receive speed 2, constant speed 2. Yeah, it's pretty tricky to get out of this situation because this room is basically death. So I think one of the last things in the mansion, in the actual mansion, is down here. If you follow, like this is where the first floor is, where you got into the hallway and into the activity room too. And if you follow the staircase further down, you will actually be able to get into the ground floor, back into the ground floor, and come in here. So there's a shortcut in here that leads you into the side entrance. Same is on the other side. That's where the snow thing is, over here. And you can actually in here do some things. If you have a beehive in here, and you also have some leads in here, and if you take them and head over to the greenhouse, and if you make your way into here, you will find bees, and if you have to take them. So if you manage to bring them over there, you can bring them in there. So I just spawned them in, so it's easier. And then you have to wait. And usually there are 3 bees, so it's perfectly fine with this. And once they went out, in and out, so there is flowers. There are flowers somewhere in the mansion, and if you manage to get those bees pollinated and then in here, then you will receive, once this is triggered, you will receive an enchanted golden apple. And it only works once. So yeah, right next to it, this chest with this arrow. At first it seems a little bit dangerous because there's instant damage 100, but it doesn't really matter because whenever you hit, let me just get a bow. Whenever you hit a player with it, and you are of course in survival mode, and I can hit myself, you will receive those buffs, except for the strength, I think. Um, and you will have Regen 2, Night Vision, Haste 5, that doesn't really do anything, Bad Luck 5 doesn't do anything, Glowing, so other players can find you, I guess, and Health Boost 5, so you have double hearts. Okay, so for the next secret, you actually want to head out to the back and just follow this path. And then you actually saw this in the, you actually could have seen it in the trailer of the mansion. And from the greenhouse, you just want to head off into the distance and go as far as you can to the left corner, and then you will run into this path right here. And if you head further, you can see there's a house, and this house is actually a little bit tricky because, well, it's a little bit dangerous. Yeah, so if you head down here, and yeah, there is cool stuff in here, and also an enchanted golden apple. But as soon as you open this, some things happen because this is a trap chest, and now you have those guys behind you. But also, the lighter gets destroyed, and then the only thing you can do is, like, if you die, you have to come back and kill them from the ladder, and then make your way with the jump and run out. Okay, now that we're in the basement, oh, I love it. Once we're in the basement, you can head into this tunnel, and behind here, there's actually a chest, and there's some stuff in here. I will take this with me. So yeah, you just have some more totems and some more gapples. Further along this tunnel, there are actually 3 secrets in here. Pretty good. There's some tricky jumping, because you actually have to make your way up here, head up this ladder, and get this chest here. Yeah, 2 more totems, nothing special. And for the last thing, we actually have, it's convenient that this shackle's there, because usually you have to make this jump right here. and then you get access to 4 more gapples. If you head into here and into the boss room, you can follow those tunnels into the third room. Like you have 1, 2, and in the third one, in the fourth corner, you can go up here, and there's a little chest hidden behind or on top of this roof. Okay, so I actually forgot like 3 secrets, sorry. Um, and one of them is right here. That's before you enter the containment chamber, and here you'll find the drill. And the drill can be taken into this hallway shortly before you enter this area where you can ignite the dynamite. Because with this you can actually break those blocks right here. And if you do so, you get into a little shortcut right to this next tunnel. So for the next secret, you're actually, holy crap, you're actually going into the same hallway you were just in before, sorry, before you, before the area where you can break this. And you want to head up here, because up here you can find a couple of chests with some totems, some food, and some golden apples, and some arrows too. The last secret is actually right in here before you enter the containment chamber, and therefore you have to press this button 4 or 5 times, not sure, but only if you have activated or beforehand activated the power facility, the main power facility. Alright, we are actually done with the mansion itself, with secrets, rooms, eye locations, whatever you need, and now it's just time for the boss. So for the boss, you actually have to execute a command, and it works in the chat, like in the command line, as well as in the command block. Yeah, this guy is actually really insane. Because the soul hazard, his health is right now at 500, meaning 250 hearts. The more players, the higher its health is. What can he do? So he can do anything a normal warden could do. His actual sonic beam is stronger than his attack, than his melee attack. He has, I don't think he has strength or anything. He has just increased damage. And he also gets immediately angered at you, like he doesn't wait or charge up anything. Not sure what he's doing right now. You good? Oh, he's good. Yeah, as you can see, he has knockback. He can give you insane knockback. The beam is way stronger than his melee attack. So let me just go in melee. I take 3 hits and then he actually boosts me into the air. Bow damage. I mean, this is okay. You can do it, but if you are further away and you're holding it, then you actually get teleported to him, or any player that is close to him in a 40 to 80 block radius, I think. If you're in this radius and you're shooting with the bow, any player in a 100 block radius of the warden gets teleported to him. And now he's going after this. And even if he is, see, now I would get teleported, and the bing sign stops now. And even then he goes after me if he's angered at the healing blossom or anything else. There's also this where he drops oof, knockback and death. There's also orbs, experience orbs, where he drops them and you can just repair your armor. You will also be able to do certain things, because if you are in survival, Mate, you got time? Yep, come here. And he's after me, and I didn't equip it. Give me a second. And you have the horn, and that's the secret of the horns. You can stun him. This stops his attack and everything else. And after this, it has a cooldown of 12 seconds. Ooh, how did I survive this? Holy. 2 seconds, and now it's reset. And now I can just use it again if I want to. And he just stops, and he also can't attack me, so he's like stunned for 5 seconds or so. And then he can go for me again. Yep, that's basically all the boss mechanics. There's also some stuff like this right here that's implemented to make it a little bit more interesting. And if you want to, you can, because down here there's everything animated. The cage is animated and the other stuff too, those two. Those 4 things are animated as well. If you want to, you can cut this line right there and press this button, and this will make it so that the cage, meaning the gray area here, the stone stuff is the cage, and the rest is those things. And if you press it, the cage will go up, and those things will stay on, like stay up, and this way you have more space to fight. If you don't attack him for enough time, or he doesn't smell anyone anymore, then he will just dig himself into the ground. That's because we were working with a system, or my developer was working with a system, but due to Microsoft and Minecraft not really, or like something is going on there, and that's why something wasn't right and we couldn't customize the warden as much as we wanted to. And he has a region 1 effect, or 2, I'm not sure. Um, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different lines in his health bar, and as soon as he drops below this one, he will spawn soul wounds. They are weaker, they have less health, and deal less damage. And he spawns 3 of them, and whenever you get him through the next, he will spawn another 3 of them. And if you kill him, he will, like the chat will be announced, in the chat there will be announcement like Luke created that the last hit and defeated the Soul Hazard, and you will receive the Warden Sensor and an IOU, but again, it's doing nothing anymore. And that's actually it. So there will be a link in the description, a way for you to download this map. I will fix some stuff up, and yeah, try to do it like with 5 or more persons, 5 or more people. It's otherwise it's pretty hard. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, maybe check out some of the trailers if you haven't actually played the engine. But I believe at the end, like, it's not really worth it because you already seen the rest, maybe. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for being with me for those months that my channel has been uploading, or that I have been uploading some videos. And I wish everyone a great day, a great start into the new year, and let's see what we can come up with. Until then, have a great day, and bye bye. Okay, and this should be the third one and the final video of the solution series, whatever you want to call it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and maybe download the Dimension and check it out for yourselves. Bye bye.